Let's be clear what this bill is about. It has always been about denying LGBT Virginians the opportunity to form families, no matter what we say. This has been clear since its inception, even before this body rejected amendments yesterday. Despite the protestations of proponents of this legislation, there will still be plenty of opportunities for GLBT people to adopt or become foster parents if this legislation passes. You know and I know that this isn't going to be true for long. This bill authorizes every one of the 80 private licensed adoption agencies licensed in Virginia to refuse to offer their services to any GLBT person based on a written moral policy, which they can make up tomorrow. The bill says they can do that no matter how qualified the prospective mom or dad is to become a parent. Depending on local politics, local agencies may shut down all access to adoption and foster care for gay people, whether prospective adults or children, simply by ceasing to provide direct services and only contracting with anti-gay agencies. And one of the most important reasons not to pass this bill is I'm sure that next year or soon thereafter, we'll be addressing a bill that seeks to directly do what this bill does not do indirectly, or does do indirectly, and that is to achieve the ultimate goal to ban foster care and adoption by GLBT people completely. Even when the evidence clearly shows that children in such families do as well or better as their peers in so-called traditional families. What is particularly sad about the vote that will be the case today is that in the all-out effort to keep gay men and women from becoming parents, this body will pass a bill today that not only limits the opportunity to children to find loving homes, it will actually endanger children, GLBT children, who make up a disproportionate share of youth in our child welfare system. Once this bill becomes law, foster care agencies contracting with the state to place our children will be free to place children in homes that are not in their best interests and potentially damaging to them. This does not uphold anyone's moral principles. It's morally wrong. When I consider what this bill will do today, I think of my friends. My friend Greg, who's raising Ismail and Kolya, helping Ismail get into colleges after his guidance counselor wanted him to become an auto mechanic. I think of my friends John and Barry, together for more than 20 years. John and Barry actually moved out of state because Virginia's adoption laws would not let them jointly adopt children. Their children's Nick and Will are doing quite well, attend religious school every week. John was the chairperson of his high school guidance department, and because of that position, met a young man who was endangered from being beaten from his father repeatedly. John and Barry did what many parents would not do. They took in another child. I wonder why anyone would seek to limit opportunities for the 1,300 children in our system waiting for adoption to find loving, permanent homes. I wonder why anyone would want to place children with families who don't accept them for who they are. I feel for the thousands of Virginians like me who share the traditional values of faith and family, of doing unto others as you would have them do unto you, or of helping those in need, and who are being told that they are second-class citizens who can be subjected to publicly contracted discrimination and denied the opportunity to form loving families simply because of who they are. I ask you to vote no on Senate Bill 349.